This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The excitement of the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl is just days away now. We get an update tonight from Kelsey Johnson.
A trip to paradise where you can have fun in the sun. That's how the average visitor feels when booking to come to the Bahamas. As for the members of Eastern Michigan football team, it's more than a chance to get away from the frigid 10 degrees weather. It's their first time in 29 years to a bowl game, and there's no better place to hoist a trophy and celebrate here in the 242.
We're the third straight Michigan MAC school to be here in this game, and we are ready to enjoy the island and have a wonderful time here.
How has the team prepared for this particular bowl meet?
They've done a lot of preparation prior to coming down here. They've been able to practice at times at home before getting in here. We'll practice once today in the stadium, another time tomorrow before game day on Friday.
The team is all set to take on Old Dominion on Friday at the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. This is the third time the two teams will clash on the gridiron.
It's really going to be an interesting challenge. We've faced Old Dominion the last 2 years. We've come on the short side of the ledger both of those years. Different team this year. We're led by a redshirt junior quarterback that's passed for 2,000 plus yards this season. Our wide receivers have good, and the defense is certainly a different adjustment than what we've seen last year. So I think you'll see a much different team than we've played the last 2 years. But Old Dominion is still a very tough, talented team, and should be a fun matchup on Friday.
Even though it's business as usual for the Eagles, who won't take advantage of the Atlanta's week-long stay.
They're giving them opportunities to experience the culture and doing some different things around Atlanta. So it's been a good thing for our student athletes to do. Granted, they're trying to focus a little bit on game preparation, but they've also still got some classwork to do. It's finals week back at home, so we've got some guys that are actually taking finals tonight. While we're there, we've got people proctoring that. So a good time for them to experience right before the holidays, but they're still students and having to go to class too.
The third annual Popeyes Bahamas Bowl will be played at the National Thomas A. Robinson Stadium on Friday. Kickoff time is noon. Tailgaters can start the party at 10:30 a.m. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The Bull Reg Class C Regatta received a check for $10,000 from the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources on behalf of the Bahamian government. The regatta is set for January 1st to the 4th in Georgetown, Exuma.
I heard that they will have between 12 and 15 boats, which will mean it's a major C-class regatta. If they are able to go more than 15, then they will be considered a Super C regatta. And so we look forward for many of the boats out of Nassau. I believe we have about 4 or 5 out of Nassau. We get some out of Long Island. And then the majority of the boats are in Exuma itself. So it speaks to the volume and the excitement and the preparation of that committee to assure the Bull Reg has a very exciting and large regatta in 2017.
Whenever pro boxing is held in the Bahamas, most expect to hear the name Anthony Psycho Woods. That didn't happen this past weekend, and Psycho explains why.
Friday night, man, I got a big fight, right? But the fella ain't come up and see, so I ain't come to fight. But I was ready, you know. But he's scared ring and knockout, just Jamaican fella. So he can see my record, so he ain't gonna bother me no more. Right now, I got for a big title the next couple of weeks. The fight against one Trinidad. So just come on to support me, man.
How is training been going for you?
Man, training been going for me a little while now. All I got to do is now I got to stay focused and stay in this and that. Don't lose my focus and stuff. Don't keep up my guard. Just keep up my guard. Because I know what's on my back. I'm a back of Trinidad, Mexican, so I'm ready. I got to put it out there.
Some 900 plus gymnasts took part in this year's Atlantis Crown Invitational. There was a team in town from Cape Coral, Florida. And when the competition was over, Coach Lisa decided to venture by the Potterski Dock for Valley Boys Junkanoo practice. While enjoying our Bahamian culture, she also took the time out to speak about her gymnasts.
They actually train nationally and they compete nationally, so this is kind of their first competition for season. They compete from January to June, and we go all over the country and compete against other athletes in other competitions. We brought some of our younger athletes as kind of like a beginning of our season, and they had a great time and they did very well. We were very successful in our competition.
When talking about youth basketball in the country, one name that comes to mind is Coach Stephen S. Brown. S. Brown has been in San Salvador for a while now, and after all the years, he still enjoys teaching the game.
I don't think I could ever lose it. Basketball was my life. I use it now as a ministry. Keeping with these young men, it keeps you young, and then if they're willing to learn and listen, I keep that desire in that aspect of it. I don't know if I could coach in the Bahamas, in New Providence anymore, because they just don't listen to you. But Family Island kids, they just take this interest in it, and that's what keeps me so hyped and so ready to continue, with that type of style of coaching.
While S. Brown has been a household name on the basketball courts of San Salvador, the same can be said for Andrew Tiny Johnson in Harbor Island.
I've been doing it now for 37 years, and I hope I can continue on for another 37 years, if the Lord allow me, but every now and then I feel myself getting tired, but somehow the kitchen just keeps me going more and more every day. This year has been a challenge for me in Harbor Island, but I've now, since I've taken over the Lucha League, I am now working with a junior program, also what involved with the night league. Right now we have like 9 senior men teams, and we have 9 junior teams throughout the whole Lucha. And every Saturday I go from Selman to Selman playing junior basketball. And the program right now is improving, is growing more and more every day.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned and check on weather still to come.